Hello Emily, and it's 2 o'clock, so it must be just about time for me to get myself organised. I have noticed that people who are more together than me can do this without any trouble at all, but there we go. Love my disorganisedness. I was chatting earlier on with Emily and also with Kate about my lack of organisation. So today I've tried to be more organised. Hasn't really helped very much, but that was my intention. So welcome, where are we? It's the 20th of January, another Sunday, and I think I've now got my screen set up so I can see the live chat. So hi Emily, and hi to Howie as well. Thank you for joining me. So let's start in our usual way. And hello Chrissy, hi, how are you? Let's start in our usual way with which part of the world you're in and what your weather is doing right at this moment. We have had what can only be described as a jolly grey week. The sky has matched my jumper most of the week. It has been grey and dull, apart from on Thursday when we had that beautiful blast of sunshine, and I got out and got a bit done in the garden. Now today I will be joined by Mr. J in a little while. He is out at the moment, or outside. He is doing all the animals and homestead stuff today and giving me a day off. I don't know what I've done to deserve that, but it's very nice. So he will be joining us, no doubt. He will appear through the door in a while, in hat and coats and jacket and things. So, and Linda has joined us. Good morning. It's very chilly here in Michigan. It's around freezing. Yeah, Walnut Tree Homestead. Sunny and wicked cold in Germany. Kate has joined us. Hi, Kate. And Tony's here. Good afternoon, Tony. What's your weather doing over in Swindon? Margaret, you're Pontypridd, so presumably your weather is very similar to ours. A solid sheet of grey sky. And Rue's here, and Two Wild Onions Homestead, hello. And Erica, hi Erica, thank you for joining me. And Kevin is here, and Top of the North Farm is here. It's snowy weather here in northeast Scotland, -6C. Brr. So that's I'm trying to do the maths and I can't. It's not very much in Fahrenheit. Rose is here, just popping in to say hi. The Emotional Gardener is here. -20F in Montreal. Bright Purple Viking is in Midwest America. Temperature is -4 Fahrenheit, which is jolly nippy, without a doubt. And Donna is here from Indiana. She's got about 5 inches of snow. I have been looking at pictures of snow across America, and there's some serious amounts of snow going on. A couple of places with like 2 or 3 feet of snow. I've got to say, it makes me really grateful that we don't have that much snow here. The UK has a really humid climate, and when we have snow, it's very wet. It's very slushy and pretty unpleasant. So, and Danbois Homestead is here, and 50 Shades are here. Hello, hello. Okay, so I think we are pretty much all in winter. The cheer is here from Brazil, which presumably is not as cold as it is here. I think when you're on the other side of the equator, it's warm and lovely. And Lorella, not a farm girl, is here as well. It's in, Lorella and Leslie in Missouri, 11 degrees F and icy. Okay, I can hear that Mr. J has come as far through the back door. He might have gone again back outside. It's very nice having a day where I can just loll around doing my own thing, which is very nice. And hola to Peter at Gardener's Plot. hello. He's passing through. Okay, so there's quite a few of us here. ACS is here as well. Okay, I want to tell you about a couple of things that I have done this week. And one of those is to discover a new-ish channel on YouTube. And they're here, and it's James and Rosa from Byther Farm, which is in Scotland. They've got a market garden stroke small holding type place. They've got goats, they've got chickens, they've got ducks, and they're doing great stuff. So it's Byther, so TAPONOTH, so almost like top of the north, but it's not. I'm assuming that's what it means. So Byther Farm. So James and Rosa, could you make a comment, please, just to say hello to people, and hopefully people will say hello back to you, and I will pause while you do that. Mrs. S has joined us. Hello. Laura, hiya from Green Radiant. So there we go. Byther Farm is here. So if you put your cursor or your finger, if you're on the phone, near their comments, if you click on it, you should get 3 little dots, and one of those options will be to go to their channel. That should open in a separate screen, and that will allow you to have a look at them, and you may want to subscribe to them. As I say, they're still very new. They're under, or when I looked yesterday, they were under 80 subscribers. It would be lovely if people were interested enough in what they're doing to maybe get them to that 100 today. That would be super. So who else is here? Kerry's here. Hiya, Kerry. She's just popped in while having a cup of tea. What sort of herby tea is it? So 50 Shades of say you're up to, oh, you were the 71st sub, so it's going to creep up, hopefully. That would be very nice. They're a really nice couple. Really like their approach to living and the way they have their setup. And they've just made goat's cheese. And this is not a subtle hint, but I really like goat's cheese. That was less than subtle, wasn't it? So it would be really nice if you could share your recipe for your goat's cheeses. That would be super. Because the one thing I have got is I have got some goat's milk in the fridge, which is quite unlike me to have that, but I've got some at the moment. So that's that. So the other thing I want to do while I'm starting, oh, Kerry, sorry to interrupt what I was saying there. Kerry is having apple and cinnamon tea. Well, it's not quite tea, infusion. How nice. Yum. Oh, I quite fancy that, an apple and cinnamon drink. So I want to say thank you to a couple of people. I want to say thank you to my patrons, without whom the continuation of making so many videos would be difficult. And also want to welcome Hilltop Homestead and Jama to my patron family, and also just to say thank you to Laura, you know why. And one other thank you is I have received a gift this week from Anne. It came in a big parcel, and Anne has sent me a thingy, funnel, the word will come to me eventually, a funnel, and she has sent me tongs so I can pick jars out of hot water when I start canning. That's very exciting. So thank you for that. And the other thing she sent me is something that we've talked about in my Facebook group. Yeah, it is a thingy, Ro. And she sent me 2 of these things. One is for me and one is for me to do a giveaway. So later in the week, I will do a giveaway. I need to check that I'm doing everything right according to YouTube rules about giveaways. So I'm going to be reading up about that in the next day or so, and later in the week I will do a giveaway. Because the last thing I want to do is getting in trouble with YouTube. And talking about YouTube, I put in another appeal yesterday against their decision to demonetize my channel, and it took them less than an hour to come back and say that they had thoroughly reviewed my channel data and that was declining my appeal. So I know a few people have asked me this week whether I'm still demonetized. Yes, I am. and at the moment that looks like it will continue that way. So okay, so let's have a look and see who else is here. Myton's here from My Family Garden. Laurie Holmes is here. Jazz from Alternative Smallholding. My Family Garden says, do they give you an explanation? They give you a vague explanation. They gave me a vague explanation of why I've been demonetised. I can't get any detail out of them. I'm not going to try because I've asked 3 or 4 times. It hasn't happened, so I think I just have to accept that this is the status quo. Suzanne, thank you for dropping in. Accept that this is the status quo and move on to stop worrying about it and stop getting stressed by it, because yesterday I was little stressed, to say the least. Actually, I was quite tearful, and I just think it doesn't do me any good to get like that. So I'm just going to lay that to one side and say there is more to life than that, and I will find other ways. So let me just have a little look. So yeah, lots of people. Kevin has said, how about sponsorship instead? Exactly. Lots of people have made other suggestions, all of which I'm looking at and working on at the moment. And Time to Sew is here. Hello, welcome. Laurie Holmes, I've just seen the rest of your name, which is Laurie Holmes, otherwise known as Salty Cow Girl. Nice name. So, Rue says, proper pants though. Thanks for continuing. Well, I make the videos because I enjoy making them. I enjoy the creative process, but most of all, I enjoy the social element that comes with it. And I feel like I've made some really nice friends, some really good acquaintances, and some really good proper in life friends who've come here and spent time with me. And we've done some fun things together. So, you know, just from that point of view, it's totally worth it. And while we're talking about friends coming here, just to let you know that Erica from Erica's Little Welsh Garden will be here on Friday, and we will be doing a live chat on Friday night on her channel. Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy. So yeah, so hopefully we won't lose it quite as badly as we have done previously. Our first live chat together, we got the giggles so badly I had to get up and leave. Erica's sides hurt, so it was just a really funny evening. So it was all good. Erica, are you still here? Are you still watching? So I'm just going to wait and see if Erica says she's still here or not. Of course, if she doesn't, I'll be waiting quite a while. Oh, yes. Erica's saying, want to know a fact about us? Ask and we'll answer on Friday. Well, potentially we'll answer on Friday. Erica, yesterday I was watching some of your videos about your onions and your weedy onion problem, and I have this. It's quite a small, it's an onion hoe with a long handle and your name on it. So I want you to pick this up on Friday, and you can it's a sharp implement, so we'll keep it away from you while we're laughing, but I have an onion hoe for you. I know that you have got a hoe. I don't know if you have one of those long handled ones, so If you don't have a long-handled one, you've got one now. If you do, you can hoe my onions. So, so that was that bit. I've got a massive list of things I want to talk about, but as it's only 1:15, perhaps I'll space them out a little bit. So, right. Carol has joined us, says, hello everyone, it's sunny here, but the chill is setting in. Waiting for a roasty beef dinner to be served. How nice. One of our sons is living with us at the moment and wanted to cook. How yum. That sounds really nice. And Tony's here from UK, Here We Grow. That's another channel that I've worked with closely. Tony's been here, I've been over to his plot. It's all good with the social world of YouTube. I'm sure already that you've built lots of friendships with people, some close by and some much further afield. And that Texan is here from Virginia and Jimmy's allotment. Hi Jimmy. And I thought I saw somebody else had arrived. And Rebecca Jo is here as well. What else do I want to tell you about? Okay, so last week, Erica and I told you about, Erica and I starting a UK gardening collaboration. Just to let you know, so far we have got 39 people signed up to get the newsletter. So that doesn't mean there's 39 people taking part, there's 39 people who want the information about it. But also there are a further 8 people who've put their email address into the yes please send me some information thing. They will have then got an email, so you might need to check your spam boxes. And in that email there is then a link for you to click to confirm, and it's to help comply with all the anti-spamming laws. We've set it up as a double subscribe, so not only do you fill that in, you need to go back and check your emails and click to say yes, you definitely want that newsletter. So potentially at the moment there are 47 channels who want to find out about it. Now this collaboration, the video isn't going to be out for a couple of months, so we've got masses of time to get it organised, but because I knew it could be quite a big collaboration, I wanted plenty of time to get it all set up and make sure everybody got the information. Everyone will just be making their own video in their own style for their own channels, but for a specific subject, all of those videos to go out on the same day. And my hope is that we can absolutely fill YouTube just for that one day with one subject about gardening, with everybody's different take on it. So there's that bit, and then tomorrow I will start contacting all the international channels about their participating in a collaboration that will go out on the same day. And obviously, you know, it's up to people to decide whether it's the right thing for them, for their channel. And so, you know, there is absolutely no pressure to take part, but I am really excited about it. Erica and I have been doing lots of work in the background, looking for new channels, and that's how I found Tapper North Farm, while I was looking to see what other channels were there, and new channels and things like that. Yes, Lorella's saying that's a big collab. Hopefully it will be a huge collab, and hopefully it will be really good fun. So the next thing is that Hugh and I have been working together for the last 2 or 3 months to develop some courses. So we are planning to hold courses here at Byther Farm in April. Kate has just popped up one of the links. So it's Hugh is doing a course called An Introduction to Vegetable Gardening, and I will be doing, Kate, could you pop up the other link please? And then I will lead, but Hugh will be with me as well. We'll be presenting a course called low cost kitchen gardening. And obviously those are physical, you need to be here courses, so we aren't able to offer those to people abroad unless you're prepared to fly in to do that. So two courses. Hugh's is on Saturday the 13th of April, and our joint one is on Sunday the 14th. For Hugh's course, I will be around. I'm preparing lunch, providing refreshments, backup, and being a gopher. And then for the low cost kitchen gardening, Hugh will be presenting some of it in the morning, and then I will be presenting a large chunk of it from mid-morning onwards to the afternoon. And again, I will be providing lunch there, so it will be a vegetarian, gluten-free, nut-free meal. So those links are now out in the public domain. You can book onto those courses. I will add them onto Facebook so they're around. They will be around and about. So that has been a really exciting project to work on. Hugh and I have spent many an hour developing the courses so that they will make sense, that they will work, that they will fit in with each other, so that you can do one course one day and one the next, should you wish to. And also, if you want to do both courses, I can help you try and find local B&B accommodation. So yes, it's kind of funny when you spend so long developing something, and then you go, here you go world, here it is. It's a bit of a funny feeling. So hopefully that will be of interest to people. So I'm going to have a quick look and see what people are saying. So Laurie's saying she wishes she lived closer, but is across the pond. Yeah. So sorry about the silence. It's while I'm catching up. And Benny's joined us from Norway. Hi Benny. Eleanor's here. Hiya. Eleanor, are you in Norway? Is that right? Are you both in Norway? Mountain Man is here. Hello. And Half Acre Dreams. Hello. Half Acre Dreams says I look lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I'll enjoy that. Thank you. And then I'll dismiss it with a little bit of, it's amazing what a bit of makeup will do. I looked in the mirror before we started and thought, yeah, maybe a little bit of makeup today would not be a bad move. So, do you know, it's really nice that we're getting more and more people from Scandinavia here. It's very nice. Crystal Byrne is here. Hello, and Laurie's here. And if I have missed saying hello to you, I'm really sorry. The conversation is zooming by very quickly. So I'll tell you what I did previously was I said, if I haven't said hello to you, can you make a comment with saying you missed me or something, and then I can make sure I can say hello. Ruland is saying you can't find the thumb. Are you on a phone or on a tablet? Sometimes sometimes you have to close it, close the chat screen so that you can find that. And Tony says he's coming to do the Sunday course, the low cost kitchen gardening. Yes, that would be fabulous. So I'm scrolling up and down the chat just to see if there are any questions in capitals, and then I can answer those. Lorella's saying, where's Mr. J this morning? Right, Mr. J was around. He gave me a lion this morning again, so it's 2 in 3 weeks. And even better, I didn't even know it was going to happen. I just woke up this morning as he was putting down a cup of tea on the bedside table with a little note saying, I've done the birds, enjoy your lion, sort of thing. And I was like, how nice was that? So that was a nice treat. So when I started the live chat, he was outside topping up bird food and giving them all fresh water. He came through looking cold, so he may well have just gone off to warm up for a little while. So, and I'm reading. It's that lovely silence while you're reading thing. It is that lovely, lovely silence. Sorry about that. And Laurie's saying, Liz, you live in a part of the world that reminds me of my childhood home in Oregon, in the rainforest. Lots of rain, but you can grow anything. Yeah, we live in a really nice temperate climate. There is lots of rain, but there's also lots of warmth and lots of sunshine. This particular spot is quite windy. When Tony from UK Here We Grow came to visit me in, where are we, early September, it was still quite warm and it was a really still day. Then when he came over last week and helped me and moved moved the wild damson tree for me. Helped is just an understatement. I stood there going with the camera, and he moved it. He then got the full experience of the wind that comes across our site, and it was mighty blowy. And here he is. You look tired, darling.
Me?
Yes.
No, not tired at all.
So, everyone's going to say hello to you now.
Sorry, what was that?
So, yes, he is alive. He's alive and well. People have been missing you.
That shows what terrible shots they are.
So, look, there we go. So, hello to you from Suzanne, Erica, Rue, Half Acre Dreams, Tracy, Eleanor, Emily, ACS, Chrissy, Half Acre Haven, that's Mel, Kate, Tuppernorth Farm. I was saying, oh, the wind is our main design consideration on our farm. Yeah, when you live in a windy place, everything goes according to the wind, doesn't it? That sounds so bad. And also saying hello to you.
You can't blame the dog, we haven't got one.
Also saying hello to you. It's Harry at Food Forest Permaculture. Laurie, Carol. Carol says, I thought Liz had put you in the freezer. No, you just went outside.
It just feels like it. Yeah, it's pretty chilly out there.
And Ray's Dorset Allotment has joined us. Hello, Ray. Ray, I don't think we've been in touch with you before. We are organising a UK gardening collab. There is a link higher up, and hopefully someone will pop it on screen again now to allow you to join in with that collab if you want to on YouTube. So I think just about everyone else is saying hello.
Well, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
I think people have missed you. You haven't done a live chat with me for the best part of a month, have you?
A couple of weeks.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Feels like longer than that.
Well, yeah, but you've done a zillion live chats with other people.
Yeah, that's true.
You've been doing all those Saturday chats.
I have. Oh, I like those Saturday chats.
Yeah, I like them as well. I'm at work.
My tenant, my family garden saying hi. Hello to the hip squash in the background. Right, hello Terry. I've
been called some things in my time, but really.
And Mark has joined us as well. Okay, so just behind here, this is
What's
Phil. Phil now has some serious discoloration.
Phil will not be here much longer.
I don't think so. I think
either we've got to eat him or the chickens have.
Well, the chickens can't because he's been in here.
Right.
So Erica and I think we'll probably make some wine or something from him
All right.
when she's here next week.
Oh, okay. So this is how I learn. This is the one thing about me not doing the live chats is I actually get to find out what's happening in my own home.
An Amazing Life says hello as well. Suzanne says, sorry I haven't been with you. I've not been well, but I'm back. Well, I'm glad you're back. Sorry to hear you've been unwell. There are actually quite a few people who've been a bit poorly and a bit
It's
down.
the lurgy season.
Yeah, and
It
a
is
bit
the lurgy season.
down in the dumps. So best wishes to everybody who is struggling at the moment.
Erica's whining at the moment.
Erica's whining. Yeah. But anyone who's feeling poorly or feeling down, I'm with you on that one. Now you're here, we could talk about my activity this morning.
Oh, that's activity, right. Worried there.
There you go. You can show
I
it.
was going to talk about me nearly getting killed yesterday. I've told you about that, yeah.
I know. However, do you want to share? Look at the colour of this wine. And I did accidentally taste it quite a lot this morning.
I've been pouring black coffee down the throat ever since.
Yeah, so that is an elderberry and blackberries that had slightly more elderberries in it than blackberries. I am so pleased with the colour of this.
This is exactly the same, it's just in a different bottle.
Yeah. So started that in, when did we say we started?
August.
Was it August or was it October?
I thought it was August and then racked in November.
Yes. Okay, so started around August, racked it off in November. It's been sitting in its demijohn out in the boot room, waiting for me to do something with it since then. It tastes amazing.
I'm sure it does. I haven't tasted it yet.
No.
Later.
So, Crystal Byrne saying, wine at 9:30 in the morning. Oh, wait, you're in Wales. It was around 9:30 in the morning when I tasted it.
Normally, if I'm drinking wine at 9:30 in the morning, it's because I still haven't gone to bed.
Yeah, no.
Or it used to be the case. Not anymore, you know.
And Candy is here and Hilary has joined us. And Tappernorth Farm, so nice one. We love winemaking and beer. Erica does a bit of beer making. We don't drink beer, so it's
Don't
not
touch the stuff,
something we
yeah.
do. I don't actually drink wine.
She makes it for me.
I make it for you, don't I?
And friends.
And friends, yes. We've certainly
Don't drink
given...
all of it. Well, not all at once, anyway.
And Utter Chaos Hobby Farm has also joined us. So in the background, behind me there are 3 empty demijohns and there's another empty demijohn over there. They're all sitting and sterilising at the moment. So I think either this afternoon or tomorrow I will be starting
the next
off
load,
of some more wine.
More of that raspberry wine would be good. If we got any more raspberries.
Well, we're struggling for raspberries. We've got about 35 pounds of raspberries left.
Is that all?
We had a phenomenal raspberry crop this year. And when I cut the raspberries down earlier in the week, tail end of last week, they were still fruiting. So I don't think they taste very nice in December.
Probably not, no.
But
And
anyway,
it's January.
I froze 50 plus pounds or more of raspberries.
Well, you have to have a look in one of the freezers in the barn.
Yeah. So and we've also got we've still got loads and loads, pounds and pounds of grapes that came from Tony.
Oh, yes,
so we could do a raspberry and grape combination.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Damson wine is rather fine. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Have we finished the plum wine now?
I finished it last night.
Okay, so
They're shouting.
Ducks are shouting.
Yeah. I think one of them's calling them to the food that's been just recently replenished and the clean buckets of water.
Tony says you can remove the alcohol from homemade wine quite easily. Yeah, just let him drink it. I did a couple of the wines. I said rather than wine, I ought to make them into a cordial, haven't I? Because they've been really nice. Time So says, can raspberries go in large containers? I want to grow them, but they don't do well in my hot, humid climate. We have gardeners here Do any gardeners garden in a hot, humid climate and grow and
Glow soft fruit.
glow soft fruit, glow raspberry success fruit? Do you know, I was talking really well till you arrived. Don't go.
No,
But-
I'm going to go and check something.
Oh, you're going to go and check that it's the ducks are not shouting it. He's gone to check something. So, oh, he's got the binoculars out again. Yes, it isn't that long ago since you were getting binoculars out and looking at things. Wonderful Life is here from Sydney in Australia, where it's much warmer than it is here.
Yeah.
So, apparently raspberry ice cream is out of the... It's not funny. He's turned up and my mouth now won't speak. I don't usually have a problem just talking, do I? He's shaking his head. Yeah, so I've grown raspberries in a pot, but not in a hot, humid climate.
Not in a hot pot.
Not in a hot place, no.
Not in a hot pot.
No.
Raspberry hot pot doesn't sound right, does it?
No. Do you know the other thing I want to do is I want to say thank you to our moderators,
Thank you to the moderators.
because you do an amazing job and it's kind of unsung most of the time.
But I feel the electric shock every time I'm about to say a naughty word, so well done.
Well, it's not just that, it's just that they keep on popping up the links as we're talking. They will pop up the links to whatever it is that we're talking about. So, yeah, so that's good. Laura says that Maryland is hot and humid and raspberries grow there. I find it really hard to get my head round them not growing anywhere really, because
they seem to grow everywhere.
They're like weeds. But in the same way that we can't grow bananas and pineapples and things.
Yeah.
So we know that climates are different.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And changing.
And yes, and changing. Aren't they just? Benny says, have you started sowing indoors? No. I won't sow any seeds until March the 1st.
Yeah, she says this every year, and then all of a sudden the kitchen table is awash with pots and compost and little labels that say things like potentially this and potentially that and could be, and I've forgotten what I put in there. And
last year, Carol says dinner is being served. She's having roast beef.
oh, lovely.
So
Have a slice for me.
and Lizzie's here as well. Last year I said I wasn't going to start sowing until the beginning of
Spring.
April, I think I said, didn't I?
Oh, I can't remember if it was.
Anyway, or maybe it was March, and then it got so snowy, and so we had the beast from the east, so it all got delayed. But everything did all right, so I'm kind of tempted to let things just go a little bit later, except for leeks.
Do we grow sprouts? Fortunately not.
I will be growing a couple of sprout plants for my own personal use this year, because Mr. J really doesn't like sprouts, but I do. So, Kevin says, where do you recommend for organic seeds? You can try the Real Seed Company.
This is not a sponsored
No, it's
message.
not.
This is just who she uses.
Try the Real Seed Company. I also use Premier Seeds Direct, who are an online company. They have quite a good organic range. And then obviously once you've had them once or twice,
You shouldn't
you
need them
should be
again.
able to save the seeds and then keep your own going. Madison is asking, what's that? Does the UK have gang stalkers? No idea what that is. So not something that I know of. So, you all right?
Yeah.
I did read it really carefully in
Yes,
case it was a
yes.
rude word.
Yes.
Tony says, if you run short, I can bring in zillion spares in April. I love sprouts.
I know you do.
I love sprouts. I really do.
Yeah.
So when I there's a conversation going on, and I'm missing out. I feel like I'm missing out on the conversation.
Sprouts cooked with bacon? No, just eat the bacon. Don't contaminate bacon with sprouts.
Yeah, sprouts cooked with
evil.
bacon is really, really nice. So
And you think you know someone.
and Jen, chaotically minimal, has joined us as well. So I'm just going to, so sorry, this is a repeat for people who were here earlier on, but I'm just going to let you know that the last 2 or 3 months, Hugh and I have been working together to develop a couple of courses, and those courses are now organised enough that we've put them on Eventbrite, and you can book a place on a course. So it's April 13th and 14th here at Byther Farm. So the course on the 13th is called An Introduction to Vegetable Gardening. It will be run by Hugh and based on his book, Veg in a Bed. And then the one on the Sunday, which is the 14th of April, is low cost kitchen gardening, which Hugh and I have developed together, and will be presented by both Hugh and I. So Hugh will do a bit in the morning, I'll do from mid-morning onwards, and it will be a look at how to garden for a minimal costs. So the places on those courses are limited to 15 people each day, and hopefully our fabulous moderators will pop up. Okay, so yeah, course the links to the courses are going up. Thank you so much, Emily and Kate, for doing that. Yeah, so that's been a really exciting one to get organised. We've done quite a lot of hair pulling out of how will this work and how will that work and does that bit fit with that, and you can do both courses. They're standalone, or you can do them together. So.
Well, I've just put them on the calendar in the kitchen because otherwise I'll forget.
Right.
I know you'll know, but
Yeah. Or we'll get to the morning and all these people will turn up and I'll
that's just
be wandering around in my pyjamas. So.
Yeah, and I'll be at work. So.
And Dolly has joined us. Hi, Dolly. How are you? Now then, I want to talk about this. Don't shout because you'll be retwisted. My daughter asked me the other day if I could do a repair for her. So she sent this little number to me. So this is a comforter that I made for grandson number
1, I think.
Oh, well, I'm wondering, I think it might have been number 2.
Oh,
I don't know. Anyway, for one of the grandsons. So I made this, and in her recent house move, she has torn a hole in it here, and so has asked me if I can fix it, and a couple of the stitches have come undone in different places. But she's ripped it in one of my favourite fabrics. So anyway, I will be... I'll be repairing that.
And you've got another sewing project to do as well.
Yeah, I have got another sewing project to do, but that's not as exciting. So once I've repaired that, I will start making another one, which will eventually go onto an Etsy page. So, but it's just a kid's size, a children's size comforter.
So is it like Linus's security blanket?
It is, just like Linus'
Oh,
security
speaking of which,
blanket.
I'm taking that, aren't I? Yes.
Is that today?
Charlie Brown movies on Channel 4 this afternoon.
Essential stuff.
Absolutely.
And MA is here from Austria, and Lois is here. Hi Lois, how are you doing? Green Raven saying, will there be quilting videos? There probably won't be. There won't be a video of me making it. I don't have the kind of skills to be. He's off again. To be doing an instructional video for a quilt.
We could do a stop frame.
We might do a stop frame, and also I might just do a little bit and just have a cup of tea and a chat while I'm making one. That's always quite nice. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing. What are you up to, love?
Chapter 3, I'm a slow reader.
Oh dear. All right. So, have we done anything exciting outside that we haven't put on camera? If you missed it, Mr. J put in a load of fence posts the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
That was an amazing afternoon of work, given that we were both not in the mood for doing much. So, so we did. We managed to replace some of the very wonky posts.
With
And
motor case, yeah, and there are more to be done, but it's going to be a gradual process.
yeah.
And there were some good comments that came on the video from that. There's some good bits of advice for changing things round for next time, or when we replace the other ones with the ones that aren't wood, for example.
So, Tony's saying, check out Liz's Patreon for fantastic info. Thank you, Tony. I'm at the moment I'm doing 2 videos a week on YouTube. Okay, there were 3 this week just because there was like a Scooby bonus, but two on YouTube and then a separate one on Patreon, which are all at the moment all secret projects that I'm doing
For patrons only.
Yeah, which is So at the moment they're not secret projects at all, are they? They're just,
Well, they are,
they're
and they are if you're not a patron.
They are to you as well a lot of the time.
Yeah, but everything you do is a secret to me a lot of the time.
Dawn's just arrived. Sorry I'm late to join you again. I just got back from the plot. Yes.
I lost the plot years ago.
Planted a Juneberry, Saskatoon or Alamanchia, depending on where you're from. Variety bred for very tasty edible fruit. Nice. So Rue says, lovely to see you all. Saji's got to go exercise the horses before it's too late.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you for
happy
joining
horse
us.
exercising, Rue.
Thank you for joining us. And is that one? There we go. Sorry about that. I'm just was just hiding somebody who was asking a question that wasn't terribly relevant. So, so Crystal says that they're looking forward to looking forward to our 2019 garden. I am too. I'm surprised how much we've still got going on out there, given that we are a 3rd week in January. Is it a 3rd week? Yes, 3rd week in.
Yes, tomorrow is the 21st day of the month.
3rd week in January, and we've still got parsnips, Swede, which are rutabaga elsewhere, leeks. The purple sprouting broccoli is just starting. So we've got all the leaves from that as well, which we tend to eat. So there's still plenty coming from the garden, as well as having plenty of in the freezer. So it's all good. Health enthusiasts, do you all ever go fishing and eat fish?
We're not fishers. Liz likes fish more than I do.
Yeah.
I physically do not get on well with oily fish at all.
No.
Very bad for me.
So-
I know it's good for you, but it's very bad for me. I'm a white fish person, preferably in batter with chips.
So second half homestead is here, and part-time permies are here. Hiya. And J Plans Vlogs is here. There's quite a lot of new people who've joined us, so if you're new here, hello. Our live chat is mainly about homesteading, so gardening, and later in the year I expect it will be filled with chat about poultry, won't it?
I would imagine so. Yes, there'll be all the poultry shenanigans,
And
a
then,
bit of poultry patter.
Poultry patter and the bee stuff as well. So
Poultry patter, and then we'll have the B side.
we have lots of music references here because Mr. J is a radio presenter, so we get quite a lot of, well, we'll have non-stop music chat, won't we?
Not off. Speaking of music, if you remember seeing our friends Louise and Tony from Kafka Diva when they've been visiting, Kafka Diva are finally doing the launch gig for the Dysfunction Normal album, which is superb, and I'm gonna, lots of us know, don't we? But if you happen to be able to get to Leicester this coming Thursday, which we can't unfortunately, but we'll be there in spirit. They're playing at the Musician in Leicester on Thursday night, and it will be an absolutely excellent night out.
So Kafka Diva are the band who very kindly allow us to use the music I use at the beginning and end of every video. It is a track of theirs called Breathe from their album
Big Toes and Fingers.
Big Toes and Fingers. Thank you.
It's all right.
And Louise and Tony have been down here, have performed. We've had music in the kitchen on a Sunday morning a couple of times. It's been really good. Actually, last time, it wasn't Sunday morning. Last time they performed live during a live chat, didn't they?
Sunday afternoon.
So we had a couple of songs from them during our live chat, which was brilliant. And hopefully they'll come back again soon and do that again for us. So,
yes.
So, J Plans Vlog says, are you from Wales? Yes, we are in Wales. We're not from Wales, but we live here.
We are of Wales.
We are of Wales.
Welsh by adoption, we are. I've been to Cropbriddy. When did I go to Cropbriddy? A couple of times when I worked for the record distribution company that distributed Fairport's label back in the 1990s. And it was it's the only festival I've been to, which I've really enjoyed.
I was dealing with a...
Yes, I just saw Benny's comment.
And Eva's here as well. Hi, Eva. And Bettina is here. Hi.
And yeah, Cropbriddy is a very nice family-friendly festival, and people don't tend to get lost, and it's not like one of these mosh pit mud fests. And the sound's quite good as well, and you can hear them and see them, and you know.
So just to say to my moderators, if in doubt, don't worry about giving them a timeout. I think you can actually just hide any spammers, because I have no idea quite why there are so many here today. Perhaps
they're bored.
They're bored, and perhaps we are the only
live chat
happening at the moment.
Health enthusiast is Welsh commonly spoken. In North Wales, it's more commonly spoken than the South, but
and in West Wales, as
North
well.
and West are the two big areas for native Welsh speakers. Although there are a number around.
There are,
and Welsh is the joint official language of Wales.
Yeah.
All signs in Wales have to be bilingual.
Yeah.
All publications have to be bilingual. All organisations have to have at least one member of staff who is bilingual enough to be able to say, sorry, I don't understand you, can you speak English? And now that the signs, actually, it used to be the case that as you went down the M4...
I can say that, you know.
Can you? What, in English?
No, in Welsh. I can say Yn siarad Cymraeg.
Well, there you go.
Which means I don't speak Welsh. And if I've said that, anyone who does speak Welsh will absolutely know I can't.
Yeah,
So
because you probably mispronounced something.
yes.
It used to be the case that as you went down the M4, you got about as far as the Pont Abram services, which is the end of the M4. The signs would change from being English first to Welsh first. And now it is actually law that they all have to be Welsh first.
Right. I accidentally unhid somebody that's someone has kindly hidden a channel and I've kindly, stupidly unhidden them. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. So as we are being bombarded with spammers at the moment, I think I'm going to call this to a close. And sorry, I'm just carrying on hiding channels because obviously we have got into trolley day, definitely. And so I'm really sorry. I was going to rattle on for a little bit longer. Oh, Laurie's saying don't let the spammers win. I just find it very awkward when there are quite so many, when every third comment is a spam. So, but it is that kind of time of day. I need a cup of tea. My cup is empty. This is subtle. Here we go. My cup is empty. Oh, come on. Have you done? Have you finished?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you finished. Put it in. So, and Luna has... Sorry, stop it. Darling, I'm saying people's names wrong now. Shuna has just arrived. That's Lizelle. Lizelle, I'm actually just about to close out the live chat. Are you putting the kettle on?
Won't fit.
I will return next week with something much more sensible to say. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me again for a video